G'day, I'm Goose and welcome to Scoop. Today on the show, the stats are in on Aussie gamers. Aussie researchers find a way to supercharge computers and graphics. Rumours begin to swirl around a Nintendo 64 Mini. Plus, I make some pretty fantastic contraptions. Virtual fantastic. They're in VR, but they're still really fantastic. As always, lots to get through, but let's start with the news. And first up, the results of the latest Digital Australia survey have landed, revealing some intriguing insights into true blue Aussie gamers. Among the many stats, they found that 67% of all Aussies play games, 97% of households with children owned a gaming system, and 90% of people aged 5 to 14 are gamers. They also found that parents are playing lots of games with their kids as well, with 60% playing games with them locally and 44% playing with them online. There's also demand for more diversity in our game characters, with 65% wanting to see more age diversity and 66% wanting to see more gender diversity. One statistic they did miss, 100% of spawnlings are awesome. And next up, a team of international scientists led by the Australian National University has developed a nano antenna that can improve your graphics. The tiny device, which is 100 times thinner than a human hair, will enable computers to send data at the speed of light over optical wires, thousands of times faster than the current copper wires used, leading to improved data transfer speeds between processors. The result of all of that could be consoles that render better graphics. Always happy to see science helping out gaming. And finally, a recent trademark request from Nintendo has set tongues a-wagging about the possibility of a Nintendo 64 Mini. The trademark was for a very distinct outline of a Nintendo 64 controller, which doesn't suggest much in itself, except similar trademarks were filed for the NES and the SNES controllers, and they since received miniaturized console releases. At this rate, we'll have a mini Switch in a few years. Could you imagine the size of the Joy-Cons? They'd be tiny. Alright, that's the news for now. Time to head off into virtual reality and make some fantastic contraptions. Ha! It worked! I'm sitting down now for a virtual hands-on with Fantastic Contraption, which is a VR game that actually released on PC a while back. It's now out on the PlayStation VR, and it's a puzzle game where you construct fantastic contraptions. I got that from the title. So let's dive in and see what it's like. Oh, wow. All right, we're in some kind of giant sky dome. Grab the stick and move it. Oh, look at my Move controllers. They're adorable. Grab the stick. Oh, there we go. Okay, so we can grab bits of a stick. Oh, look at that. Click it together. That was my first contraption. Not very fantastic. Could get better. It's a wheel. Move it up a bit. Okay. Hello. Attach a stick to the axle. Snap. Okay. Like that. Like that. Oh, there we go. As long as the stick is attached, I'll spin. Here are some examples. Whoa, what's going on? Yay, no! Bye! This is a bit weird. Move the parts to match this outline. Oh, okay, so I'm gonna construct something and they've got a bit of a tutorial for me. So this is gonna show me how to do it. And then I assume I'm gonna get to make my own things. Wow, it's such an amazing feeling working in 3D space. Everything is right where you'd expect it to be. Go, my contraption. No! It fell over. Okay, reset that. Oh, wow, you can move it once it's done, and away! That's better. Go! Yes! Contraption complete! You did it, nice job. Oh, this is fun. Okay, what am I gonna make next? Something really crazy. It's a kitty cat! Right, so this is how the puzzles work. You need to get a ball into a zone. So the cat's just full of building parts. And you're very cute. Can I get rid of it? Oh no! Nico! Oh no. Oh, I was hoping he'd come back. I am so sorry. I don't know what those are. Okay, let's try and build something. So, it's kind of high up. So I'm gonna make the same kind of car. Actually, you know what? Three-wheeler. Yeah. Look at that. Okay, so we're gonna need the stick. So he's just like an endless supply of bits, so I could make all sorts of weird and wacky things. So there's my car base. Now we need to make a bit of a platform. You could spend hours doing this, and that goes there. How's my race car go? No, look at that stability. Dead straight line. But we're gonna need a bit of height. Okay, so we should just be able to... Oh, that's so satisfying. That looks good. What do we think, Nico? You good? Get out of here. And go. He's back. Perfect. Perfect. Oh, it's so fantastic. Get there. Yes! That is the most satisfying thing I've ever done in a video game. Oh, there goes my contraption. Oh no! So long. You were perfect. All right. So I need to get it over there, but I can only drive something down here. So it seems like the majority of the vehicles you make are kind of like car-based, because you got to drive something over there. Think about this. It needs to be more support on this side. So we're going to do 3 wheels here, and then we're going to do 1 wheel over there. I haven't tried any of these other things. What, there's a pin. Oh! Okay, that's how you delete things. You take a pin out of the cat. None of this makes sense, and I love it. Let's just see what this does. Oh dear. Oh no. That is a less than fantastic contraption. So we need to brace that support, I think. 1 extra little crossbeam. Right, that's looking good. Now we need this part to hang right over the edge like that. I feel like the sturdier we make it, the better chance we have. Go. 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 Oh no! What if I drive it over like that? You just need to fall off the edge perfectly. Fall. 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 Yes! Contraption complete. Oh, that's cool. Put the helmet on your head. It's a pirate helmet. Right, okay, put it on my head. Like, what? That's amazing! It's like the helmet takes you into a menu. That is very cool. Well done to you, virtual reality. You've blown my mind. There's my little thing I made. My weird, wonky, wonderful contraption. You can also load, share, or switch levels here. For now, let's just take off the helmet. Probably good advice. So that was fantastic contraption, and I've got to say, a pretty fantastic experience. I really enjoy the idea of constructing things in a virtual space, especially when you've got such a fun little stage. The thing that stands out straight away is just that level of accuracy you have with the controllers. Being able to reach out and grab something, there was no missing or second guessing. I knew exactly where my hands were, and that gave me a really great level of control. And you're using that level of control to build these small contraptions, and I've got to say, I actually liked that there weren't too many parts to play with. Essentially, we were just using some sticks and wheels to get a little object to a larger object. It was simple, but I can see there were so many different solutions I could have come up with, and that's a really lovely feeling, knowing that you've made your own unique little design, but if someone else picked up the game, they'd probably have a totally different solution, and probably just as fantastic. And coming up with these self-made solutions is an experience you don't often get in video games, and this just totally nails it. In fact, I think I've just come up with another idea for an even more fantastic contraption. All right, I'm diving back in. Where's the cat gone? I'm not sure how fantastic my contraptions really were, but what I do know is I have some fantastic artwork to show off. Check out this powerful portrait of Link sent in by Simon, and this slick stealth elf from 7-year-old Ethan. Great work, guys! Up on the wall it goes! Don't forget you can send in your own artwork or write us a message to the Scoop mailbag at this address. Well, that's the Scoop for this week, but if you're after more Spawn Point, and who isn't, don't forget to check back tomorrow for one of our game reviews. Until then, goose out.